My last video on factory overheads was cut short by mistake, so I'm continuing on this one. So we were calculating the rent overhead cost. So to calculate the rent overhead cost, we need this is the rent expense. Remember, it's for the factory. For the factory, so our total rent is 66,900. Then we have to multiply by the factory. What's the factory square meters? It's 2.8. Then divide by, you add the total. By total, I mean you add 2.8. You add 2.8 plus 600 plus 100, you'll get 3.5. So you take 66,900 multiplied by 2.8 over 3.5. This will give you your total. So it's 2.8 divided by 3.5 multiplied by 66,900. So you'll get 53,520 as your rent expense. Then we also have the water and electricity. It says 20% of the water and electricity is allocated to the office and 10% to the sales department. The balance applies to the factory. So in total, we have 100%. Then 20% for water and electricity is allocated to the office and 10% to the sales. So the balance applies to the factory. So what's the balance? The balance is 70%. You just have to take 100 minus 20 minus 80. Then you take that 70%, you multiply by the total water and electricity, which is 28,700. Then you get your answer, which is 20,090. 20090. This is your water and electricity for the factory. Insurance sorry, insurance is like the insurance is only allocated in the ratio 1:1:1. The factory uses 66 and 2/3 of the electricity, but here it says like insurance, but then it says factory. It means it was already allocated, but then it was wrongly allocated in this like ratio. So we have like they took the insurance amount. I don't know the insurance amount. Let's say like let the insurance insurance amount equal x. So they did something like this. They said x multiplied by 1 over 3 because of the ratios. Then they got something like 10.6. Yeah. So to solve for x, which is the total insurance, you say like this 1 over 3. So you just have to multiply both sides by 3. So you take 10.6 multiplied by 3. So it's 10.6 multiplied by 3. You'll get 31,800. So this is the total insurance. But then they say the factory uses 66 and 2/3 percentage of the water and electricity. So this is the total insurance. So we have to multiply by this percentage. So to get the improper fraction, you say like shift, then you press function. No, yeah, fraction on your calculator. Then you say 66 and 2/3. You'll get 200/3 as a percentage. So it says 200/3. Then in percentages, you'll get like, let me do the calculations to get the insurance. You'll get 21,200. 21,200. This is your insurance. So we have calculated the insurance, which is like 21,200 plus the rent which is 20,090. Then we have calculated the rent expense, which is 535, is it like 53520. But then I have noticed that we have factory indirect material here. This was the indirect material purchases, so I forgot to include them. So we must add our beginning indirect material because it says factory, so it must be included according to my statement here. So it says factory indirect material, so we added the opening factory indirect material 10,870 plus, no, we minus the closing indirect material, which is 7.2. So if you add everything and subtract the closing and subtract the closing material, so you'll get this answer. So I don't want to add, I'm lazy. You'll get 218,700 as your final answer. But then looking at the memo, we didn't use the same strategy and same calculations, so this will be your final answer. So thank you.